Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about the situation that happened with Pop Smoke and him being murdered at his home or at a home in the Hollywood Hills in a home invasion. So I'm going to go on over to TMZ to read to you guys the report, but I think that I'm going to go there now to read the report and bring you guys up to speed on what is going on. On TMZ, it says rapper Pop Smoke murdered in home invasion, and then it says exclusive. So it has him, and it has his photo and the fact that he was murdered in this home invasion. So it says Pop Smoke, an up-and-coming rapper, was shot and killed Wednesday morning in what appears to be a home invasion robbery, TMZ has learned. The rapper was at home in the Hollywood Hills at around 4:30 a.m. when two men wearing hoodies and masks broke into a house. This, according to law enforcement sources, we're told the two men fired multiple shots, striking and critically wounding Pop Smoke. The men were seen fleeing on foot. Okay, so that's what I just read. Sorry, it wasn't on the screen. Okay, and this is him, I guess, in going to the ambulance where they were trying to operate on him and perform CPR. And then so here it says Pop Smoke was rushed by ambulance to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in West Hollywood, where he was pronounced dead. The suspects have not been caught, and as far as we know, they have not been identified. It's unclear if Pop Smoke knew the shooters. One man was placed in handcuffs, but cops determined he was not involved and was released. Pop Smoke released an album back in July, and one of the songs, Welcome to the Party, blew up. It was considered by many the song of the summer. Nicki Minaj did a remix of the song, and a few months later, he did a song, Gotti, with Travis Scott. We got Pop Smoke out at LAX back in July, and he told us about a hoop dream that came true. Pop Smoke was 20, and then it says, rest in peace. So then if you scroll up, after they gave this report of him being murdered in a home invasion, they came back and did an update. So it says just hours before he was gunned down, Pop Smoke mugged with a pal in a car. And it says the friend holding a fortune in bills in the driveway of the home where he was shot. Okay. And then it says law enforcement sources tell us there was a party or gathering at the house prior to the shooting. It's unclear what motive the shooters had in showing up at the house. Nicki Minaj just posted a cryptic message. The Bible tells us that jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Unbelievable. Rest in peace, Pop. By using the term jealousy, she seems to be saying there's a connection between the killers and Pop Smoke. We have not heard this from our law enforcement sources. And then it says the home is owned by Teddy Mellencamp and her husband, Edwin, or I don't know how to say that, who owns several homes in Los Angeles. It's possible Pop Smoke was renting the property. So that is the article in the news about Pop Smoke passing. I just found out about him, I want to say like 2 weeks ago. I heard about him for the first time, and it was in the whole like Bentley situation that he had, and that was the first time I seen him on the Shade Room. And then I had seen another thing about him where I guess he didn't really like the way a photographer captured his photo, and then like he was like telling them like they better take it down, or else they're gonna have problems or whatever, and he don't like the way the picture was taken. So I just barely found out about him like 2 weeks ago, and now he's been kind of coming up on the blogs. And so it's very unfortunate to now turn around and see that he has now lost his life. It's just very sad and unfortunate. I'm gonna go now to the Shade Room. They had a couple posts up. I think like TMZ said, Nicki Minaj had put up a post about it. And there was also other people like Quavo, YG. There was several rappers who talked and posted and said things. So let me go on over to the Shade Room to show you guys kind of what people are saying around social media. So this is the post by Nicki Minaj. Let me make this smaller. Okay, so this is the post that Nicki Minaj posted up, and it says, "The Bible tells us that jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Unbelievable. Rest in peace, Pop." So that was her message to him, and then followed up by several other rappers in the industry who also lended their condolences to him. This is from 50 Cent, and it says, "Rest in peace to my man Pop Smoke. No sympathy for a winner. God bless him." And then Young and May, she posted and she said, "Lost for words right now. Shaking my head. Brooklyn King, rest up. This shit right here hit home." Then Quavo from the Migos, he posted up a photo of them two, I guess, in the studio. And it says, "Fly high, woo. Got to know this kid. Very talented, humble, respectful, and appreciative. Always asks questions. Big sponge to knowledge. Fast learning. Young boss. And the Huncho was here to share that anytime you called me. Rest in peace. Meet the woo." Okay, and then this was from YG. It says, "Shaking my head, gang, gang, in peace, homie, at Real Pop Smoke. You was just getting started." And then this is a message from Tyga. Tyga writes, "Damn, bro, just talked to you. Can't believe it. You was on the way. You was a real star, bro. Your energy was crazy. We needed your energy and sound. Rest in peace, broski." And then this is from Ludacris, and it says, "Man, come on. I don't even know dude, but he was just started in this rap game. I was definitely interested in seeing his growth. Too many young lives with so much potential being taken away. This ish has to stop. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke." So those are some of the people who lended up and said a few things. This is another post. Let's see what this is. It says, "It seems as though Pop Smoke may have unintentionally posted the address to his location on his Facebook story. As previously reported, the home he was staying in belongs to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Teddi Mellencamp's husband, Edwin." And then it says, "Who owns multiple rental properties in Los Angeles. Swipe to see what she had to say following the shooting." So I guess this is them showing that maybe he accidentally showed the address.
Wait. Mike and Mary, Mike and Mary. Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Good looks, Mike and Mary. Gifts. Wait. Mike and Mary, Mike and Mary. Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Good looks, Mike and Mary. Gifts.
Okay, and then it says, "Early this AM, we were informed by a third-party leasing and management company overseeing a rental home we own in Los Angeles that a shooting had taken place at the property. Foremost, we would like to extend our prayers and condolences to the family and loved ones affected by this tragic loss of life. We aren't aware of any of the details beyond what we've been told or seen reported on the news. And at this time, we would like to refrain from commenting further as we wish for the focus to remain on the law enforcement officers who are diligently doing their jobs." So that is from the people who own the property, and I guess they're from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's definitely very sad situation. There was a lot of people who commented even under the Shade Room post, and there was a lot of people who commented and gave their condolences. Let me scoot this over, make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so this is Regine praying for these rappers and successful men, period. The hate be so real. Cash Doll says, "Aw, man, he was just getting started. This is so sad. Been baller, so young, so much life ahead of him. This year is crazy as hell already, and it ain't even March." Cleo Thomas, "Yo, that's so sad." Sammy, is that the singer Sammy? "This is awful and truly sad." Tia Becca, 20 years old, shaking my head. Matt Barnes, shaking my head. This is Rick Ross, I think. The Rich Forever, I think that's Rick Ross, and he put the praying hands. Let's see, anybody else I recognize, because some people be having blue checks, and I don't be knowing who these people be sometimes. Shakana praying hands. This is, I think, a YouTuber. Haha Davis says, "This is a wicked world. God give us peace." Okay. Let's see. So yeah, so there was a lot of people who lended their condolences and everything. In the situation, you could be here one day and then gone the next, and it's very, 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 very sad. If you guys want me to open up the phone lines, I will. Type 1 in the comments if you guys want me to open up the phone lines to talk about this. If not, I'll end it there. So just let me know. I'm just waiting for you guys to let me know. But it's a sad situation. I think jealousy does play a part. And I think that people, we live in a day and time where people don't want to work for it. Like, they rather the easy way out. Like, like I see often with these, I'm not going to say everybody in the Me Too movement, but it's like, it's like the easy way out. Like, oh, if I say I'm a victim, like that's the easy way to get a bag. Or if I do this, that's the easy way to come up. And people are not trying to work for it anymore. And everybody is just trying to, take the easy way out. And it's very sad and unfortunate. Let me open up the phone lines for you guys. Enough of you guys said yes. Okay, so I'll open up the lines right now. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me put the number on the screen so that you guys can have it. So this is the number that you guys will be calling into. 605-468-8756. Access code is 284538. And then let me open it up right now. Hold up.
Unmute themselves.
Okay, so we have callers on the line. Thank you guys for waiting patiently. 913, hello?
This Nick.
Yes.
Hey, Nick. I watch you all the time, girl. I just want to say you mad love from Jersey. And I just want to say it's really, really sad how Pop Smoke got killed so soon. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely sad because you see these people and you see them just now starting out their career, and then you hear about such a tragedy, and it's definitely sad. But thank you so much for supporting me also.
You welcome. Thank you for answering. I'm so super I got through. I'm about to hang up, but thank you so much.
All right, thank
and
you so much.
Prosperity to you. Thank
okay.
You.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. 416, hello?
Hi, my name is Ellie. I'm calling from Toronto, Canada.
Hi, Ellie.
I just wanted to say that if there's any thugs or any people in here that have friends that are in the streets, we have to try and let them know they have to try and live legit lives. Put the guns down. Stop selling drugs. Stop doing these things. We got to live better.
So basically a PSA to try to get people to turn their life around.
Yes, because I think that's where it starts from. And it breaks my heart to think that he died alone. He was probably sleeping at 4 a.m. and they go in trying to rob people. This lifestyle is no good, and I just don't understand why people aren't trying to do better for themselves and open up your own business. Start something different. Just try your best. Don't resort to the streets. It's too much now.
Yeah, and everybody's trying to do that easy come up, and it's just, man, it's just jacked up.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
Thank you for calling in from, you said Toronto?
You're welcome. Yes.
Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
423, hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I just wanted to say I think a lot of people have forgotten about the fact that the music industry has to take some responsibility for this. These young up-and-coming artists, they're rapping about life in the streets. They're perpetrating violence, drugs, sex. You got to remember, they can't perpetrate these things and sell these things if we're not interested in hearing about them. And I think part of that, again, it comes from ownership of the music industry and us as listeners of the music. If we don't listen to this stuff, it won't sell. If this stuff doesn't sell, it won't happen. I think there's a lot of condoning of the violence, the drugs, the sex in the music, that these youngsters are not being leaders and having their own mind and doing things differently. They're actually falling victim to what they're hearing, and then they're participating or starting these types of incidents. And unfortunately, I feel like that is what Pop Smoke has gotten caught up in.
Well, I mean, sometimes people really do be living that though. Like, I can't say that everybody is not using their own, situations or mind. Like, some people really, that's the life that they're leading, and they talk about it. And then there are rappers who talk about stuff that they have nothing to do with or not in the streets at all. But overall, I do hear you when you say, like, hey, we got to stop supporting these messages that are getting sent out.
Yeah, because I say this, I'm a parent of a son that is in Pop Smoke's age group. My son is 25. And one of the things that I have always told him is, yes, you hear this. He, thankfully, by God's grace, has not had to live that life. But, of course, he likes the music. He parties to it. But I let him know, look, have your own mind. Just because that is what they're showing, that sells, makes the money, they can buy the jewelry, the big houses, the cars, that is not necessarily a reality, and especially in your case, it's not a reality. Get your education, work, do what you need to do to build, because success doesn't happen overnight. And I think some of this imagery depicts that this success is overnight, and that's what these youngsters are going after, overnight success. And it's just simply a falsehood and not a reality.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right. 315, hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Trevin James. I'm calling from the Bronx, New York.
Oh, okay. So you're familiar with him probably for a while.
Yes. Pop Smoke, that was my bro.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
All I want to say is R.I.P. to him, man. It's crazy out here. The stuff that, like, just the hatred, I guess, that's going on, man. Like, he was too young and he didn't deserve that. Like, I don't know what he was doing personally, like, on the streets and stuff like that, but no one deserves to be killed like that.
Yeah, it sounds like a setup, and it's just very unfortunate to lose your life in that way.
Right, it's so sad. Christian Dior, up at all the store. When it rains, it pours. She like the way that R.I.P. my fucking nigga Pop Smoke. I'm out this bitch. Suck my dick.
Okay. 312, hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, it's Zoe from Chicago.
Hey, what are your thoughts?
Man, my thoughts are everybody on here talking about, oh, he ain't deserve this and all of that. But y'all got to understand, the man was a gangbanger, man. And all he did was rap, which was great music. But you got to understand, the man disrespected a lot of gangs in his music, and it comes with that. This is the reality of a street dude going to music. Because when you go into the music side, people like the music. They don't see you as that. But where you come from in Canarsie, you know what I mean? You getting down, you in the streets. You doing a lot of disrespectful things to opposition gangs. And it comes with the territory. So you have to understand that just, this is a kumbaya moment. Everybody is upset. I'm upset, even though he disrespected mine again. But he ain't doing it to me personally, so I never took it. You
said he disrespected your... It went out. You said he disrespected what? Your hood?
my hood and my gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago. They throwing down the rakes in New York. You know what I'm saying? The wolves. But it's all good because I know I'm not taking it personally. I respect the music. I like the music. You know, my kids dance to it. But you got to understand, he wasn't an angel. He's not a preacher, you guys. This guy's a gangbanger. This man's a street dude. You know what I'm saying? And he makes great music. We tend to forget that. You know what I mean? One thing that I liked about Nipsey, even though Nipsey was a Crip, he never disrespected Bloods on that level because he had Bloods that were friends. You know, he disrespected people who disrespected him, but he always preached. Why would I do that in my raps? Why? Because I'm cool with Crips. I'm cool with Latino gangs. Nipsey brought everybody together because he never disrespected gangs in his raps. You know what I mean? So it was a different love for Nipsey. And this guy right here, he never took that approach. He disrespected other gangs, even though he never had problems with other gangs outside of his city. You understand what I'm saying? So I just say RIP to the brother, man. And a lot of these rappers got to stop doing that. You know what I mean? We have to stop inflammating this rap and this gang violence within your raps. If that's your gang, you're trying to get out of that situation, then you have to rap about that. You can't keep disrespecting other gangs and all of those things in your raps. And RIP to my man. You know, he was a great dude. I don't know him personally, but I've been to Canarsie and I know how they moving out there.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, RIP Pop Smoke, man.
All right. 416, hello? 416? Okay, 336. 336?
Hey, yeah, this is Prince from High Point, North Carolina.
Hey, what are your thoughts?
I'm going to just kind of piggyback off what the last guy said. Yeah, he was disrespecting a lot of other gangs and whatnot, and that really is what people got to take into account also. But one other thing I want to add to that is, where was his security at when these two guys ran into the crib or whatever?
Well, it was 4:30 in the morning. They probably could have been asleep.
Yeah, but at his level, he should have some kind of security. He got hits on the radio. He should have somebody, you know, at least one security, you know, somewhere. I feel like if I was at that level, I have somebody security with me all the time.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. They said that there was one person on the scene that they arrested and let go. So I don't know if that was a security. If not, I don't know the relation of the person. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe as more details unfold, we're gonna keep getting more information as everything goes on, and we're just gonna see how it plays out. But hopefully, people learn a lesson from this.
All righty. Well, thank you for calling in.
No problem. RIP, man.
313. Hello. 313.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's going on? Hi, my name is Brandon. I'm calling from Detroit. Can you take my call?
Your phone is kind of muffled. Can you talk? Are you talking on an earpiece or something?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Okay,
Hello?
go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Cool. Okay, so first and foremost, this is Brandon from Detroit, Michigan, also known as Detroit, like Detroit with a B, very active on YouTube. And when I started Pop Smoke out, rest in peace, I hopped right on to see who was talking about what. And this is my first time coming across your channel, so I wanted to say I'm definitely going to be checking out your channel from here on out to see what's going on. But on to the topic, first and foremost, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. The Wu gonna live on forever. You know, Big Wu forever. The previous caller from Chicago was 100% right. The man wasn't a saint, but it's kind of like the Gayle King type thing. You don't want the man just died, so it's a matter of almost like, okay, we know the lifestyle he was living. You can't ignore it because it could be a factor in why he died. but you don't want to bring that into account and too much when you try to talk about his character. You understand what I'm saying? We want to more focus on the positive things because the man just lost his life. And of course, that's just my opinion. But rest in peace to Papa Smoke. I know everybody in Brooklyn hurt right now. His music was cold. His music was nice. So the music industry just took a hit. New York took a hit. I know they like him in the UK. So yeah, man, I hope people realize enough is enough, and I really do hope it wasn't no gang involved, no gang type thing. I hope it was more of like a burglary gone wrong, because I don't want to believe that we out here doing this to each other just based off the gang affiliation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All righty. Well, thank you
But
so
anyway,
much for calling in.
That's all I had to say.
All right.
Okay.
952.
Hello?
Hi, what's your name and where you calling from?
I'm John, calling from Minnesota.
Hi, what are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I sort of just got into him, just started listening to him, really. The first I heard of him was on the Travis Scott mixtape, and that shit was fire. But I was literally going through his whole catalog yesterday, and I thought he had much longer to live. But it's unfortunate how things play out sometimes, and it's just a sad reality of life is we don't get to control everything. It's not all in your hands. But personally, I feel like it was a setup. I don't really think he was involved in that. Like, I know he was involved in the gangbanging, but I don't think that's really what caused that. I think it was someone close to him, or possibly his address getting out and someone just being jealous like that. And with the Nicki Minaj tweet, I don't think that was necessarily saying that he knew who it was. But, I mean, jealousy can affect you whether you're just watching from the sidelines and have never met the person before.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah, that's my piece on it.
Yeah, I agree with you on how TMZ worded it, like it was cryptic. And I think it was just, like you said, simply it could be anybody being jealous.
Exactly. It's because Keep was in front of everyone else, and everyone gets to see him, and those connections that he makes with other people are not going to be too many compared to how many people see him without him acknowledging it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for having me on.
All right. 315, hello? 315?
Hello?
Yes. What's your name and where you calling from?
We're from Syracuse, New York.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Syracuse, New York. We just wanted to say R.I.P. to Pop Smoke.
Alrighty, that's all you want to say? Okay. 913, hello?
Yeah, hello, yeah. This is Stone calling from out DC. First off, I want to say rest in peace to Pop Smoke. You know, I'm a blood, but at the same time, I got love for all, for all my Crip, all my Crip people and shit on the blue side or whatever. But I look at it like this. It's like 2020, we losing everybody in 2020. And the shit crazy as shit because of the simple fact that the people that we losing are like pioneers. You know what I mean? Like, we lost Kobe. We lost a couple of actresses. Now we done lost Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was on his way to the top. You know what I mean? Even though he dissed, some Bloods, you know what I mean? He dissed a few Bloods or whatever the case may be. But that still don't change the fact he was a human being. You know what I mean? And he gonna be truly, truly missed, man. Like, that's crazy as shit what happened to him. But you gotta watch your surroundings and stuff like that, and you gotta change up. Watch how you move out here.
Okay, does that make you want to change from being in a blood gang, or have you took steps to change what you doing?
Yeah, of course, no question.
But you started off and you led with I'm a blood.
Yeah, I'm a blood, but at the same time, like I said, I have love for Crips. So it's like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? The simple fact is that, he, even though he dissed and he did what he did, you can't change. We got to look past that. He was still a person and still a human being. You know what I mean?
No, I know
And
that,
dude
but
gonna
I'm
be
saying, does
true.
that make you want to change from being in a gang lifestyle? From being in
Yeah.
in
It does. Yeah, of course. Of course it does. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No question. Yeah, because I got kids, so it's like, I don't want them to grow up like watching me, doing the shit that I've done and thinking that shit's cool.
Yeah.
So.
All righty. Well, thank
Yeah.
you so much for calling in.
All right.
All right. 407, hello?
Hello?
Yes. Hi, what's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Natasha calling from Orlando.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are a lot of people are mentioning that he was in the game.
Can you talk up a little bit? Because you sound a little low.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it sounds better. Now go ahead.
Okay. I don't think just because he was in a gang, no one deserves to be murdered the way that he was, gang or no gang. And actually, I don't think it has anything to do with the gang. I think it was more of a setup. Someone he knows had to do something with it. Looking at them taking him out the house doesn't look like the door was kicked in or anything. So someone had to let him in order for to get him while he's sleeping, even if he was sleeping in a comfortable spot, for them to bum rush like that. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think that when
gang
people
thing.
say, I think what people mean when they mention the gang is that if you're involved in a gang, you're doing gang activity. You're shooting at people, you're robbing people, you're fighting people. So I think what the correlation that people bring up is kind of, nobody has used the word karma or things like that, but I think that's kind of what they mean as far as like, you're in a gang, you're engaging in this activity, you're rapping about it. I think that's what they mean. But I hear what you're saying. It sounds more along the lines of, even if he wasn't in a gang, just simply being a rapper, it looks like it might have just been a setup. But I understand what you're saying there too.
Right. I think it was more of a setup. On my point of view. I mean, it's going to be a lot of point of views, but the truth will come out, and justice should and will be served to the ones that did it.
Yes.
So, yeah, karma is a bitch. Sorry for the language, but yes, karma is a bitch.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. 913.
Yeah, how you doing? My name's Matt. I'm from Las Vegas, and I've just got up on Pops.
Oh, dang, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I accidentally I don't know what happened. 913? Hello? Hello? Okay. All right. If you just was called in, I don't know what happened. Call back. In the meantime, I'll take another call. 313.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, this is you from Detroit. And yeah, the way I see it, man, I just feel like Doug Brown, he was just his man, he done posted a picture with some cheese and all that, posted some picture. He had the address to his crib, everything out there, So if he did get robbed, then it ain't really far fetched the way I see it. And shit, he could have got set up at anything, but the way I see it, shit, his man's posted the address in the picture. So shit.
Well, he did actually. It was him too, because he was like going through gift bags, and on the gift bags they had the address on there, and Pop Smoke is the one who posted that.
Yeah, so I don't really feel like it's too much far-fetched, but yeah, rest up, he was straight. He done came out with some good little music, but
all right.
Yeah, he going on.
Okay. 405, hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. I woke up this morning and I just heard the terrifying news about Pop Smoke, and I just wanted to get your insight about it. What do you think? What really actually happened?
Are you just now tuning in?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you want me to read to you the report?
Actually, would you?
Okay, I'll do that. Because I know there are people who are just tuning in. So, let me go to TMZ and I'll read to you guys the report for those of you who are just now coming in. So hold on 1 second. Okay. So, according to TMZ, it says Pop Smoke, an up-and-coming rapper, was shot and killed Wednesday morning in what appears to be a home invasion robbery, TMZ has learned. The rapper was at home in the Hollywood Hills around 4:30 a.m. when two men wearing hoodies and masks broke into a house. This, according to law enforcement sources, we're told the two men fired multiple shots, striking and critically wounding Pop Smoke. The men were seen fleeing on foot. Pop Smoke was rushed by an ambulance to Cedars-Sinai Center in West Hollywood, where he was pronounced dead. The suspects have not been caught, and as far as we know, they have not been identified. It's unclear if Pop Smoke knew the shooters. One man was placed in handcuffs, but cops determined he was not involved and was released. It says they gave an update. And so it showed just hours before he was gunned down, Pop Smoke, I guess, and one of his friends posted up a photo in a car, and they were holding up the friend was holding up large amounts of cash in the driveway of the home where he was shot. And then it says, law enforcement sources tell us there was a party or gathering at the house prior to the shooting. It's unclear what motive the shooters had in showing up at the house. And then it says, then the Shade Room had showed a post where it showed that he had showed his address and he had uploaded it onto social media. So it says, it seems as though Pop Smoke may have unintentionally posted the address to his location on his Facebook story. As previously reported, the home he was staying in belongs to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Teddi Mellencamp, whatever that is. So this is the video that they show of him showing the address.
Wait. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Good looks, Michael Mary. Gifts. Wait.
Are you there?
Michael Mary. Billie Jean.
My thoughts on this is, I think it was a setup.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually coming up. Everybody started listening to him, liking him, and just to see when I wake up on the news that he's dead, pronounced dead. I'm like, wow. I just started learning his songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Started learning his songs. Everybody he's number one on the billboards right now. You know what I'm saying? He just made a new ass album. He's only 20 years old. Come on now.
Very sad.
Lil Snoop was younger than him, man. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? This shit is heroic. 3 people in the last month.
It's not heroic. Maybe you used the wrong word.
Not heroic, but horrific.
Horrific. There you go.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm blowing. I'm kind of high. But I appreciate you, tuning in with me. I'm glad that you told me what actually happened, because there's gonna be a lot of conspiracies out there. It's not actually gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? We're not really gonna know the actual truth to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But yeah, I appreciate you though. I hope you have a blessed day, and keep on continuing to make these videos, girl.
All right. Thank you for tuning in.
Yup.
All right. 973.
Yo.
What's your name and where you calling from?
New York, Wu K. My name Wu K.
Okay.
Yeah, we spoke that nigga Pop Smoke. That nigga's a bitch. Fuck that nigga. My man's killed that nigga. Fuck that nigga talking about blick.
Okay, we gotta get you off. You tripping. You are tripping. Oh my God, what the heck is going on? Whew. Okay. What? Okay, 434. Hello.
Hey girl, it's me, Kiera from IG. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Hey. So, I don't know. I'm listening to y'all, and I always try to catch your lives. And I'm on lunch right now, but you know what's getting on my nerves? And I'm gonna try my hardest not to let cuss words slip out. Is that y'all young people have to understand that this type of thing unfortunately, it's life, and it happens. It's unfortunate that it happened to them, and yes, it could be jealousy or however, but stop trying to overthink it and say, I think he was set up, or however the case may be. That very well could have been the situation, but you have to think, motherfuckers is hungry. If motherfuckers is hungry as hell and they see an address posted up, they're going to go and they're going to try and get that. I'm from a little-ass country town in Virginia, and my own cousin was robbed and killed in his own house. Come to find out, it was my other cousin that did it. He was just chilling in the house. When he went to go use the room, he opened the window. He unlocked the window. Motherfuckers came and did what they had to do. I mean, we have to figure out what we're going to do about it, basically. You know, talking about it and saying enough is enough and all that stuff. You don't got to sit and protest and march and stuff like that, but just relaying messages to the next person in a positive way and trying to help the next person be better or however, almost like mentoring these young people. They don't know any better. They look up to the music and stuff like that for everything. I don't know. It's just crazy, and I don't want to like get upset, cry. Like I've heard of him probably for like 3 months, so I didn't really listen to his music, and it's just really sad that it did happen. It's sad that it continues to happen, but we just got to learn to grow from it and just, you know, stop overthinking it. It's life. It happens. You just got to try to, I don't know. Girl, I'll DM you on Instagram.
Okay, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, bye.
Okay, so Hollywood Unlocked has an update. Let's go to Hollywood Unlocked to see what's going on. This looks like this is an officer speaking out about the situation. So let me press play to hear what they got to say.
4:55 this morning, multiple LAPD Hollywood units responded to a call at 2033 Hercules Drive in the Hollywood Hills. The radio call was called in by someone from back east and stated a friend 4:55 this morning, multiple of theirs home was being broken into by multiple suspects, and that one of them was armed with a handgun. Of theirs home was being broken.
Okay, so it says somebody from back east called and said that the friend was being. How did the person back east know that or maybe he called them? I don't know. I don't know. It says police revealed Pop Smoke had a party at the Hollywood Hills home prior to the shooting. It says rapper Pop Smoke killed during home invasion Wednesday, 4:33. Citizen reported that police were responding to the blank drive for a report of a shooting in a residence. Upon their arrival, officers discovered an unconscious and unresponsive man suffering from a gunshot wound. The victim was transported to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead. The initial 911 caller had reported that the home had been broken into by a group of suspects who may have been armed. Multiple people inside the house were detained, but no arrests were made. Various media outlets have indicated that the victim was Bashar Jones, otherwise known as Pop Smoke. LAPD officials declined to confirm this. The suspect is described as wearing a black ski mask and was last seen on foot on Hercules Drive. According to officials on the scene, one victim has been identified, and then they have the TMZ report. So this right here, I guess they're saying that somebody back east called the police to say, let's play this one more time.
4:55 this morning, multiple LAPD Hollywood units responded to a call at 2033 Hercules Drive in the Hollywood Hills. The radio call was called in by someone from back east and stated a friend. 4:55, the friend of theirs home was being broken into by multiple suspects, and that one of them was armed with a handgun. Friend of theirs home.
Okay. So, that's the update that they have. I don't see anything else. Let's see. Let's go to Neighborhood Talk and see if what they have. Okay, they don't have much on here. Let's see if the Shade Room did an update. Shade Room. Okay, and they don't have an update. 347, hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to speak on this because I feel like people are being a little ridiculous. Like, they don't realize, living in New York, you kind of like end up in I'm not saying you end up in a gang, but it's like protection. And that has nothing to do with the fact that he was shot. He was most likely set up, probably from people back east. Because once you make it out of the hood, people get jealous. And there's no way he can combat that. Like, there's no way he can stop them from being jealous. Like, for people to be like, oh, he was in a gang, he deserves that. That's not cool. It's the same thing they did with Kobe. Oh, he raped somebody, so he deserves that. That's not cool. And I don't think that's fair when someone passes that's the first thing you go to.
I don't think that people were saying that he deserved it. I think that people were saying more or less that your lifestyle can contribute to your demise. If I am a gang member, the chances of me being shot and killed are more likely to happen than somebody that's not in a gang. I don't think that people were saying that he deserved to die. But if you are in gang activities, you have rival gangs happening, you have things like that, the chances of you getting gunned down by gun violence is more likely. I don't think anybody feels as though he deserved to die, but just the reality of life. I have cousins who were in gangs and were murdered, and they were bloods, you know what I'm saying? And they lived by the gun. They would, shoot somebody if they had to and got shot themselves. So it's not saying that they deserve to die or he deserved to die. I think the point that people were trying to point out is that he was involved in a gang, and within that, he was also, according to them, because I didn't even know that much as to him dissing hoods. But, I think that's kind of the sentiment that they were saying. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I've lived in Brooklyn. I've probably lived in the area I've been in Canarsie, and I've lived in the area that he lived in. Living in Brooklyn, you end up in a gang. It's like protection. I used to date a dude. I didn't like a dude that was in a gang. And it's not like they're out there shooting people every day. I mean, they might be affiliated with a gang, but it doesn't mean that they're out there killing people. He may have never killed or robbed anybody. He might have been an accomplice, but he may have never done none of that. And I understand that just because he says that he's in a gang, just like 6ix9ine did, maybe that people feel like, okay, well, if you adopt that lifestyle, then you're going to end up dying by the gun. But I feel like this was a total setup of people being jealous, and that's a lot of people in New York. And do you know how many home invasions I hear about in California? How many times did Chris Brown get a home invasion or something happening to them? Like, they get robberies in California a lot, and people in Hollywood homes. So, like, I don't understand Like,
And they
it was
also,
just like
I
people
live in
lose it.
California. You said you live in New York, so you don't live in California. Just because nothing happened to Chris Brown, that doesn't mean that these home invasions, people are not dying. People are dying in these home invasions. Now, Chris Brown was fortunate to not lose his life, but people are dying in these home invasions. This is a big problem out here, and it's not, people aren't just going up in people's house and it's just willy-nilly. And no, people are also dying too.
Yeah, no, I totally, you live in Cali, so you know better than me, but I do hear it a lot that they have invasions over there. So how do you stop that? I mean, only thing is I could say he did post his location, and if you click on the location, it literally gives you the address. So I can understand that, like, he was stupid in that aspect, but it's just hard because it's like, it was no way he was going to stop himself from getting killed, you know? And we can't always say, oh, well, I just don't like bringing up the gang. Let's just respect the man. He just died. Like, that's the only thing I have to say, really.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but you also have to be every like in the Kobe situation, he died, unfortunately, you know, and it was a tragic situation, but you can't, and I understand your frustration, but you can't take the reality out of the situation. Now, he could have very well been set up, and that's very sad and unfortunate, and it could have been a situation to where it could have happened to him without being in a gang, and it could have happened just because he was successful, but you can't take away the reality of his involvement. Do every single gangbanger shoot, kill, and murder? No, they don't. I have family members who are gang members. I talk about it all the time. Not all of them are shooters. Not all of them are murderers or anything like that. But if you are associated in a gang, the heightened chance that you can be gunned down is much higher than somebody that is a civilian that's not affiliated and not in, you know, in that type of lifestyle. But thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye.
All right. 717, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, my name is Christian. I'm calling from Philadelphia.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that what happened to Pop Smoke was a crazy incident. You know, like Nipsey Hussle died, not even.
Oh, I don't know what happened. 332, hello.
Yo, I just want to think my shout out to that nigga's home. Pop Smoke for dying, like, I don't fuck with that nigga. Woo K. I be trying to tell niggas, fuck them woo niggas. Woo niggas is pussy. Niggas.
Oh my God, this is the same guy. 913, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, hi. I didn't know if I came through. I would just like to say it's sad to see someone so young
It's echoing
go.
in the background. Do you have it playing in the background?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said I'm calling just to say it's sad to see someone so young go with the whole extension on him and the Nipsey Hussle. It's sad because then it could be the same people that you live around, you eat around, feed. I don't know. I'm just real heartbroken about it.
Yeah.
They didn't even give this man a chance to do anything with himself, you know? Like the same with Extension. They didn't really give him a chance to, like, live his life. So I'm just calling to say rest in peace, my condolences to his family. And just, like, can we just, like, all try to just be there for each other, look out for each other, and stop trying to rob and kill each other?
Yeah.
And just, that's it. Thanks for taking my call.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
423, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Miss, you can hear me?
Yes. What's your name and where you
Okay,
calling
so
from?
this is the thing.
What's your name and
My
where you
name is
calling from?
Tasha, and I'm calling from Troy, New York.
Okay.
And I just feel like this is the thing. Like, I don't live in Brooklyn or nothing, but I really liked him. He was nice. He came up here to perform one day, Albany, and people were just jealous. It had nothing to do with him being in the gang. It just said nobody's supposed to have nothing. Like the lady said before me, nobody gave him a chance. Can he get a chance? Are we afraid of success for real? Because as much energy as we give to pray other people down for, it's the same energy we need to get what we got to get for ourselves. I just think it's very tragic and very fucked up because we didn't even really have time to grieve Kobe. So this don't even make no sense. And this is just how I feel about the situation. I just think it's just, I'm just all tongue-tied and speechless. Please forgive me, but it's just, I'm all over the place because it's just, I really feel this. I don't know why I didn't know him or anything, but something is just about this situation. Like, I'm not hopping on the bandwagon. It's a trendy situation, but I really just feel like he did not deserve to go out like that.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling in.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you.
All right. 423. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, what's your
Hey,
name and
what's
where you
up? How
calling
you?
from?
Yeah, my name's T. I'm calling from Jersey.
Oh, okay. It's a lot of 423 numbers in the chat. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, man. My thoughts, man. First of all, I just want to say peace to everybody. First of all, including you. Keep doing your thing. First of all, give you some light. You know what I mean? Thank you for the platform that you had.
Thank you for calling in.
It's just, of course, no, it's just, and I'm gonna keep it G too. Like I said, I'm kind of older, so I wasn't a fan of music like that. But it's just sad though. Like when you get to a certain status, like you and Shorty was talking before about, like, you know, like the gang culture and all that. Yeah, you do pick sides in some cases, in some areas. You know what I mean? But when you get to a certain status, like a Pop Smoke, like a Chinks, you know what I mean? Like, you guys have to start protecting yourselves. You know what I mean? I heard that from Gilly the Kid earlier. He said that it's like, don't be too tough to protect yourself, meaning like security and, you know what I mean? And having all these new friends and all these new people around you. You know? Like, it's a lot of hate. People hungry out here. I know you know a lot of people. You live on the West Coast. It's a lot of people. It's people on the East Coast everywhere in the world.
Yeah,
you know what
people
I mean?
grimy everywhere.
They grimy everywhere. I don't care if he was Brazilian, Hungarian, Mexican. You know what I mean? It's just sad. Like, and all I want to say is I just want people to protect yourself, man. Like, you only got one life. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. This ain't Call of Duty. You know what I mean? You can't hit the reset button. So I just want to give a love to everybody in the world, everybody who's listening to you. And just protect yourself, man. And rest in peace to that young fella, man. He was only 20 years old. He didn't have a chance to do nothing. You know what I mean? And shout out to his kids and his whole family. And shout out to everybody in the world, East Coast, West Coast, everywhere, man. All right? And much love to all y'all, too. Much love to you, too, sweetheart.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Word. Peace. Thank you.
All right. 914, hello?
Hello?
Okay, see, you playing. 717, hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hi, what's your name and where you calling from?
And my name is Chris. I'm calling from Grape Street. And I'm just calling to say, first and foremost, you know, R.P. to Pop Smoke. Definitely, I was the Crip homie, you know. Not even 11 months later, they took my other Crip homie, Nipsey. It's just crazy. They take all my woos, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I want to say, man. Follow me
Is
on
that a
Instagram,
word for
OG
Crips?
Crips.
That's new. I never heard. Is so woo mean Crip? Oh, he hung up. 423, hello?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name and where you calling from?
I'm from New York City, from Bronx, you already know. Shout out to my son, with my son. I mean, not for my son, you already know. My son RP, you already know. All I know, that party shit was fucked up. That niggas is ass for not protecting my son. That niggas is pussy. That shit got me tight. Still. Anyways, that's not cool. Y'all niggas violated. Or y'all niggas could suck my dick. Shout out to all my wolves. I'm the big villain, you already know that. And shout out to my man, add me in the book. Struggle Bug out here.
Alrighty. 510, hello?
Hello.
What's your name and where you calling
How you
from?
doing?
Hi.
My name's JV. I'm calling from Oakland, California.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I just think it's sad. We keep losing successful, not even just black men, just successful people in general. You know what I'm saying? I just had started listening to what's his name, Pop Smoke, and you know, I like his music, some of it, not all of it, but I like some of his music. And it's just sad, you know, that's all. I was just tapping in to touch on that.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, thank you. Everybody go click the link. I'm going to drop in the comments, too.
What you trying to promote in my comments?
Oh, yeah, you going to see. You can click it, too. But no,
We ain't clicking nothing. We don't know what it is. No, we ain't clicking nothing. We don't know what it
music.
is. You ain't about to put.
It's music.
Okay, don't be trying to put spam on my subscribers. How about you click the like button? And everybody watching, click the like button. If you're new to my channel, it seems like a bunch of men are new here. Hit that subscribe button. But all right, bye.
All right, bye. I'm finna subscribe.
Hit the subscribe button. Everybody who coming in here new, who never seen my channel before, who you know, y'all trying to put on these little sexy, little deep voices and whatnot. I need all of y'all to hit the like button, to share my videos, and subscribe right now. Okay? 973, hello? 973.
Yo, what's up? Okay, what's up? Fuck that nigga.
Oh, boy, if you don't go on somewhere, find something to do. Find something to do. You're bored. You're bored. You're clearly bored. Go find something to do. And you're calling in from all these different numbers. Like, what is you using a little phone app change number? Like, boy, go on somewhere with your bored self. Like, what is going on? Do you need attention? Is your mama or your daddy or whoever ain't giving you enough attention? Where is your mama? Where is your daddy? If, I don't know, get you a girlfriend or something to give you the attention that you are desperately craving, okay? I'm going to need you to stop. 754, hello?
Hello. Man, you had me on hold for a little minute, though.
Where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Florida. Miami.
All right.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, you feel me? It's real tragic, though, how they did that, man.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. But, should I give my condolences out? I just want to say, it's sad how man went out, though, you feel me? Even though he's crippling and all that, but damn.
Okay.
Yeah, middle. All right, look. I'm gonna end this show because I know you got people to pick up through. Like, comment, subscribe, all y'all. You feel me? Gotta go.
Okay. Okay, so I ain't gonna get to all y'all because y'all wearing me down now. 347, hello?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Melly. I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts is, it's kind of really messed up because we're all from, like, the same neighborhood. So I personally know Pop Smoke and Bobby Shmurda and everybody. It's, like, just kind of messed up that we all grew up as kids and now young adults. We should be happy for each other making it out the hood. Like when we make it out the hood, we should congratulate each other and be happy for one another instead of being jealous and envy and want to just be watchful of somebody else's money. Now, I'm not sure if it's personal or somebody from LA really did do it, but it's just messed up that people that he grew up with, he took out the hood and nobody was there to save him. So it's just messed up. I'm just calling to give my thoughts from Brooklyn, somebody that grew up around them. I just want to say, we as Brooklyn guys, we got to do better. We got to do better as one because people from LA is coming to New York and they living, they rocking, they eating, they doing their shows, they doing their numbers. They not dying. So why when we go out to LA, it can't be the same. You feel me? So
everybody that comes to LA doesn't die though. So we can't. we can't put that out there like
I mean,
everybody who comes
not
to New
everybody
York
that come out to LA,
dies in
but
LA.
all the artists, everybody that's becoming famous that goes out to LA. We're not talking about the regular people.
Every single
that's
person
taking
around
regular
the
vacations.
world comes to LA, and not everybody dies that comes here.
Right, but the artists from New York that do go out to LA do find themselves in some problems. And that's just a fact. We got the Biggie Small and plus more.
Who else?
We're not talking about regular people. We're talking about stars.
Other
celebrity
than
people that's just making it out
Biggie
from-
Smalls, who clearly had a East Coast West Coast beef that was widespread, and the beef was highly publicized. Who else?
But you got other people. You got other artists as well that's making it out from where they're coming from. and
I
go out to
understand, but
LA,
I'm just
and
saying,
it's
don't
like,
try to. You can't put that. What happened to him is unfortunate, but you can't put it like every single artist that comes out here gets killed. That's not true. That's not true at all. Everybody
so
around the
true.
world comes to LA once they start getting money, and that's not true.
But everybody that make it out the hood and go to LA, they find themselves in some shit. People that's in LA
Are
artists,
those people?
they good.
Are those
they
people?
eating. Nobody not.
Yeah, you can't
Or
make
those people what?
blanket statements like that are false. That's false.
But it's true. It's just the truth. It's just when you got hot artists, people that's cornering the market, people that's just coming and taking over. It's like why they can't live.
Somebody in the chat said it's not
Why they
false.
can't
Yes,
live?
it
Pop
is false.
Smoke is
Every
actually-
artist that comes out here does not get killed. No, that's false.
Well, that's just my opinion. I feel like every hot artist that comes out and corner the market and go to LA, they always find themselves into something in the downfall. That's just my thought. And Pop Smoke should have stayed in Brooklyn. He should have never went out to LA because he don't know nothing about LA. He should have stayed in New York, bought a little mansion in New York, built his own little mansion in New York, and stay out here. He had no business going out to LA because clearly LA don't got no love for New York. Clearly.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
out.
I got to hang you up because no. The people who are saying that is facts, clearly you don't know. Like, you know, almost every single rapper who raps ends up in New York. Is every single rapper dead? No, you can't make blanket statements like that. No, that every rapper, every person, every celebrity that comes to New York, most people grew up all over the world and they come to New York and they're not dead. So you can't make blanket statements. And for the people who say that's facts, no, it's not facts. Because no, it's not. No. Y'all wearing me down. I'm gonna take one more because y'all is wearing me down. 718, hello.
Yes. Oh, finally. I'm glad you took mine. When you said one last person, I'm like, oh, I hope she take mine. How you doing? I'm Dez. I'm from Brooklyn.
Hi,
myself.
Des.
How are you? I was just calling, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to the Big Woo, you know what I mean, Pop Smoke. I'm from Brooklyn. That last girl, she did make a blanket statement concerning every artist that, you know, from Brooklyn that come to L.A., they always getting killed. I will say this, though, that as a community, as a rap community, we got to start protecting ourselves more. I do music myself. I'm a producer, and I have, like, my own record label, whatever, called Black Mercy Recordings. Shameless plug. But we got to do better as, you know, protecting ourselves. There's no reason why, you know what I mean, Pop shouldn't have. He should have had some security there with him. He need to have armed guards. He's not a normal guy. You know what I'm saying? He claiming gang shit. And, you know what I'm saying, in public, so people going, you know what I mean, do whatever they need to do. And it's so unfortunate, and it's so horrible, man. Like, my city hurting right now. I don't know if you really know, but Pop Smoke, Brooklyn just got back on. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, Brooklyn was quiet with the music, but we just got back on. Casanova, Pop Smoke, we got Fabio. You know what I mean? So this is a real blow to us. and you know what I mean. It's just a crazy, crazy, crazy thing. How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's sad and tragic. I think that it's very unfortunate for a young person to lose their life prematurely. They do not have, the time that they can experience life and do things. And he was at the start of his career. And I just heard of him like a few weeks ago. I think the first time I ever heard of him was with the Bentley situation. And
Oh, for real?
yeah, that's the very first time I ever heard of him. And then
So you never heard of Pop Smoke music? The Welcome to the Party, that record, and
no, not until that
Dior?
situation happened. And I was like, who is this guy on the Shade Room? And then I went and I looked up his music and I'm like, welcome to the party. People keep saying that in the comment section. And I
Yeah.
was like, who is this? And so I looked it up then. But before he made the news about the whole, it was a Rolls Royce or Bentley, one of those. Before
yeah,
he made
it was the Rolls Royce, yeah.
before he made the news about that, I had never ever heard of him.
Wow, but he's been like a little hometown hero for us for a little bit, because that Welcome to the Party, it came on the scene about like almost a year ago, almost close to almost 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of bubbled in the hood, and then all of a sudden it just took off. You know what I mean? It was one of those records where somebody what I mean, make a record that you know of locally that's been buzzing, and it finally hit. So he was like a little hometown hero, man. Like, and this is really sad. Like, my hood is really sad right now. It's just not good. It's not good. I just hope it doesn't, like, I don't know the backstory behind it. I just hope it doesn't cause no, East Coast, West Coast, or Brooklyn, versus LA type vibes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's gonna go there. I think that
Yeah.
I don't think
mean,
it's gonna
you
go
can't-
there.
I mean, I don't either. But we can't knock that out. We can't knock that ruling out. You know what I'm saying? Because this is somebody big from Brooklyn. I don't think y'all understanding how he really had Brooklyn on his back. Like, this is somebody. He's the younger generation. This is not. We're not talking about our Jay-Z's. We're not talking about our, our big. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Biggie. But we're not talking about. We talk about this now generation that's putting on for now. For us, yeah, he was that guy. So I mean, I can see it being a little beef or a little whatever.
I don't see
but
it being
I just
like
pray
that.
it don't go that far. You know what I mean? I hope it don't go that far. But I just hope they get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? His mom's, his family deserve that. You know what I'm saying? To know what really happened. You know what I mean? I don't even know. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm from Brooklyn. I couldn't even read the full story. All I know is that he got shot in his home. You know what I'm saying, in L.A. I don't even know if niggas was there with him. I don't even know. I don't know. But it's just a crazy situation, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Did you hear any, like, backstory on it?
I read the TMZ article about it, and it says that it happened at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and basically 2 men came in with a ski mask and shot him. And prior to that incident happening, he had a party at his residence, and on top of that, he also shared his address unintentionally by sharing or showing like gift bags that he got, and it had the address of where he was staying at on there. So the address was leaked and shared. He also had a party prior to that, and then 4:30 in the morning, that's when it happened.
Yeah, man. And like I told somebody the other day, I went on his page and I seen that like he posted up a picture of him in his pool, and like another picture of him like getting in the car or whatever. My thing is, I know I'm from New York, right? So if I see somebody post a picture or something, I can identify the background. I'm from New York. I know my city. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You don't know if whoever was watching him from L.A., somebody could have been watching him and be like, yo, we know where that's at. You know what I mean? It ain't hard to pinpoint. He had his car up there that he was driving around. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really scary. You just got to be careful. Like, you got to be careful what you post, too, man. Because that shit is weird, too. That shit, it's crazy. It's shit real crazy. But I don't mean to fuck your
Somebody
ears
in the
off.
chat said, Neek, please stop instigating because you ain't from New York, so you don't know how we feel in Brooklyn. I'm not going to portray or act like I know how you feel in Brooklyn. I'm not instigating a thing. I'm simply saying, to the last caller, if that's what you're referring to, is that you can't make a blanket statement saying that every rapper that comes out here is murdered, because that is not the truth. So if you think that me saying that is...
I'm from Brooklyn myself, born and raised, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Brooklyn myself. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm standing in Brooklyn right now as I speak to you on this phone. I'm not going to sit here and say that every rapper that from New York that go to L.A., you know what I'm saying, they get killed. No, that's not the case. Now, it has been a few incidents, but we know the last incident that we had was, 6ix9ine, when he was in L.A., you know what I mean? But we all know.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine was starting shit.
Yeah,
like, you can't use...
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't take away the shit that somebody does. You can't even use 6ix9ine as an example. That's not even a good example to use. If you starting shit online, you calling out...
Yeah, what I'm saying
you can't, like...
That's the only thing they can say, though. You know what I mean? Is, 6ix9ine. Yeah, but, like, I mean, of course, he was trolling. He was starting stuff. But Pop Smoke ain't starting that with nobody. I just feel like it was a lot of hate, you know what I mean? And they felt the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to go at him. And unfortunately, like, you know what I'm saying, they got it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely sad and unfortunate. But thank you so much for calling in.
Nah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You have a blessed day. I like what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Also, if y'all following on Instagram, can I just drop my Instagram real quick so everybody could follow my label? It's called Black Mercy Recordings, BLCK Mercy MRCY, Black Mercy. Follow us. We just dropped the EP on all streaming platforms. It's really dope. We got about 8 artists under us. It's really dope. Black Mercy Recordings. Look us up. BLCK MRCY, Black Mercy. All right, thank you so much.
All righty, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, bye.
All right, so that is all. I got like 23 people on the line. I mean, y'all take it somewhere else. Go to somebody else's page, because I can't. Like I said before, what happened to him is sad, tragic, and unfortunate. I think that it could have very well been a situation where he was simply set up out of, malice and jealousy based on, just a nigga that got a lot of money and got a lot going on for themselves. Somebody said one more. If somebody else wants me to take a call, then y'all need to super chat your way up, because y'all wearing me down. But yeah, if you send in a super chat and you want me to take one more call, go ahead and do that. If not, it's a wrap. But like I said, I think it's very sad and unfortunate. I just don't like when people make blanket statements and say, things of that nature, like, oh, if you in New York, if you come here, like, no, I don't. That's not true at all. So somebody said, what is a super chat? A super chat is where you send in a donation to the channel and you can get your number pulled. But yeah, that's that on that. Thank y'all for Rockwell, why you keep deleting messages? What's going on? I can't even see what you deleted. But yeah, that's that on that. The situation is sad. It's unfortunate. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for calling in. Rest in peace to this young man whose life was definitely taken way too soon. He had a bright future ahead of him, and it's sad. Somebody said trying to profit off of Pop's death. No, I'm not trying to profit off of anything. I'm ready to go. And I said if y'all want me to stay, then you could do that. But somebody said go to Hollywood Unlocked again. Hold on, let me see. My time is valuable, baby. Let's see.
First of all, I want to say R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? This don't have nothing to do with his situation, because I don't know his situation. But this was something that was on my mind, and I figure I just put this in the atmosphere to all the up-and-coming rappers and all the entertainers and the athletes. When y'all go to these other cities, y'all got to move accordingly. You cannot be blinded to what's going on in these other fucking cities. When you get there, you can't be so thirsty for pussy that you're dropping your addy to all the bitches. You can't be so thirsty for weed that you're dropping your addy to all the niggas trying to get weed. These niggas is grimy, man. These niggas will shoot you till you fucking catch you on fire. So you gotta move right out here. You gotta understand that 9 times out of 10, you out there to do business. So nigga, do business. And when you somebody of a certain importance, then you gotta. Yeah, man, I was with the game real quick. First of all, I want to say R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. You gotta get security, nigga. Niggas be running around here. No, I got my man. He shot a nigga back in the hood, so we cool. No. When you're drinking Henny and you're looking for the bitches at the club, guess what your nigga's doing? He drinking Henny and looking for the bitches too. So you gotta move right out here, man. And everybody is not allowed in your world. Motherfuckers wanna get to these other cities and just invite everybody into their world. What you doing, nigga? Pull up, nigga. Let me tell you something. These niggas that had you pulling the fuck up to the fucking heaven gates. So you gotta move right out here, man. You can't trust these niggas, man. When I go to other cities, I don't got no new homies unless you was introduced to me from one of my fucking homies and he co-signed your ass. Motherfuckers gotta get security, nigga. Go to these other cities and wanna make new friends, niggas they don't know, come on, man. We there to do business, man. You cannot invite everybody into your world. God has blessed you and put you in position to be great out here and to change lives, change your family lives, change some of the homies that's around you lives, motherfucking change your kids' lives. So we got to move accordingly, man, when we in these other cities, man. Once again, man, I want to give a rest in peace to Pop Smoke. I'm not talking about his situation because I don't know his situation. I'm going to say this again, it's just was something that's on my mind that I got to get to youth and all the up-and-coming athletes and rappers and entertainers, man. Don't let these niggas trick you out of position, man. Right! Go to these other
All right, so I'm guessing that's the last thing that you guys wanted me to see on there. But yeah, so that's that on that. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for calling in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Matter of fact, I'm going to take one more call. Is this the same? No, I'm scared of that. I think that's the same. 330, hello?
Hello, yeah. Neek?
Yes.
How you doing, Neek? I really appreciate you answering my phone call for sure. As far as what I have to say, about the Pop Smoke situation is first.
You're not calling a troll, are you?
Huh?
You're not trying to troll, are you?
No, ma'am, not at all. Neek, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
I'm not even that type of person. That's some corny stuff to me. I don't be on that trolling stuff at all. But, I definitely want to say first and foremost, rest in peace to Pop Smoke and all of the real ones that are no longer here with us. But, they will definitely be remembered in time. And as far as what I just had to say about a few things, I'll make it a long story short. Basically, just looking at this Pop Smoke situation, because I plan on being someone who is financially rich and very successful one day. I can't tell you all my business endeavors, but I plan on pretty much being successful too. And this stuff kind of wakes me up a little bit and gets me to really realize how different that I need to move for real. And I've already started doing that now, even before I even get a lot of this money, because I look at this Pop Smoke situation kind of as a cautionary tale, basically. You know what I mean? No matter what area it happened in, a situation like this ain't just no California stuff. This type of stuff can happen anywhere for real in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that they didn't have to make it seem like it's a California thing or something, because people.
Right. That's the thing that get me tight, when people try to make it seem like it's just a Cali thing, and I'm like, I don't like that. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's a lot of California rappers that have rapped about that. I know, you got pretty much YG with that Flocking song and all that, and that's which is pretty much California slang lingo for robbing houses, home invasions. But that don't mean that there's no other places in the world that ain't getting their homes invaded too. You see what I'm saying? I mean, yes, California people do it. The LA people, Chicago people probably do it. It's people that do it all over. You know what I'm saying? For all we know, I mean, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That the Hood documentary showed us that. But as far as what I was about to say was, as far as the cautionary tale that I realized about this Pop Smoke situation, is that's why, Neek, I'm so thankful and I'm so glad that I'm so neutral and I'm so civilian now in these days, for real, to the point where, Neek, I don't even be trying to, hang and chill, nor even be around, or even kick it with anybody that's a particular lifestyle, like being a hood person and a street person. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something I just thought about and realized right here, right? Even if you're just a cool, neutral kind of guy that just so happen to live in the hood, but you're not really a gang, member per se, you could pretty much be kind of like Trey off of Boys in the Hood. But when you think about it, though, what you got to realize is that here's one of the things that people don't always realize. Even though you're not a gang member of the gang, it could be a situation where you hanging and chilling with people who are members of a gang, and what people got to realize is those people who you hanging and chilling with could be responsible for other people's family members and relatives who basically are lost and who were killed and stuff. You see what I'm saying? And those other people who are their enemies could not like the fact that they hanging here and seeing you hanging and chilling around with them, so you could, inadvertently or indirectly end up inheriting their beef, even when you don't want to, because they basically see you kicking and being cool with them. And I'm from Akron, Ohio, and it's some rappers that rap and spit and say that basically, if my ops ain't your ops, then you pretty much is not my nigga. You feel me? You're not pretty much not my friend if my enemies is not your enemies. So with that being said, now that I know what I know and how almost everybody in my city be trying to act like they want to be hood or gangster street or whatever, I'm like, now I realize, man, that most people in this city, or even where I'm from, I can't even hang and chill with them. I gotta hang with the quote unquote lames or the quote unquote L7s or whatever, as Jody was saying, baby boy, them L7s, them regular, neutral, and civilian Christian dudes for real, man. Because I cannot, mess around and be, end up, getting shot up with somebody just because I'm around them and they feel like they want to shoot them and everybody else that's physically standing around them. I'm not about to be one of them dudes to get hit in the crossfire. So I feel like, if people decide to come into this life of having success, they have to take these certain kind of things into consideration. Yes, I feel Gilly the Kid on what he was saying. Get security. You know what I mean? Don't just let anybody into your small circle. If you do have a circle, you should keep a small one, if barely one at all, now in these days, because you ain't no telling what anybody's motivations is. For all we know, nigga, could have been people that came onto your page and, did these phone calls who sound like some of the coolest people in the world. But you never know what a person could really be on the DL, on the download. They could be grimy as ever for all we know. You never know, because some people is real good at hiding it for real when they basically be devils in sheep clothing. You see what I'm saying? They pretty much be wolves.
All right, well, I'm going to have to stop you there because you about to go on and on and on and on and on. Thank you for calling in.
My bad about that.
You ain't even take a breath. Breathe. Breathe.
I'm definitely long-winded, but thank you, Neek, for sure, for giving me this opportunity, man. For sure, beautiful. And you be cool, for real. California,
all right, thank you so much for calling in.
For sure, Neek. Thank you, beautiful.
All right, thanks. All right, 210, hello.
Hey, Neek.
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Okay. I just wanted to call and I'm going to go in on New York right quick because my problem is this. They said that his best friend posted on Instagram, he changed his caption after the information broke about Pop Smoke dying, saying, "I'm the king of this city now." And so to me, it's, usually when things happen like that.
You said his best friend did that?
It's not a break-in, it's a rapper. Yes. They're saying that on Instagram that he changed his caption to his post after the news broke, saying, "I'm the king of this city now." So it's one of two things in my viewpoint.
What's the name of his
I
Instagram?
believe it's the inside job. I have to find it. I think it's like Meek Low. I have to find it, but I got it from one of those blog Instagram pages. I have to find it. When I find it, I can put it in the chat.
Well, because I'm about to end this, so.
Huh?
I said I'm about to end this live, so. But go ahead.
Okay. But let me just say this right quick.
Somebody said
I'm
it's
just
Mike
saying
D.
that I think it's like one of the things. Either it's an inside job where his boy set him up, or like you were saying, if his address was posted on like his Snapchat or whatever, then he's not intelligent for that. So why are we blaming LA?
Okay, are you talking? Okay, so I
like,
just pulled it up. Wait. Pause. All right, so I just pulled it up. Are you talking about this guy that said, y'all niggas know who run the city we own? Is
Yes.
this what you're talking about? I don't think that's him saying now I run the city. Or are you saying he said
Well,
something
people
else?
were saying, right. People were saying that he changed that caption after the news broke of his friend dying. Now, this is suspected. So people
Okay,
are
I
saying
see
he had a
somebody on there. They
different
said
caption
you can
before
change
that.
your caption, but not more in your man's. Okay, I see. In the
Right.
comments. So let's see.
So that's where it's suspect. I don't know if that's actually what he did, but a lot of people are talking about it enough where somebody noticed it and they've been going in at him. So my thing is, why are we blaming LA for this? Either this man was not intelligent enough to not post his address on his Instagram or social media, or his own friends set him up. I personally believe the New York people set him up in his own, in a different city. But we got to stop blaming LA. And then this whole thing where people are coming in talking about, well, I hope it's not an East Coast, West Coast thing. Who are the people that's calling in and saying that? New York niggas. New York niggas. You know why they're starting that up again? Because they always start beef like that. It's not that deep. These New York people calling in talking about, oh, well, when you're in New York and you're in Brooklyn, you have to join the gangs for security. That's not true. That's not New York gang life. That's LA gang life. In LA, that's what you have to do growing up. I don't know where New York takes the gang culture from LA. They twist it around. I'm not trying to glorify LA gang culture, but they twist it around, flip it around. Now you got the snitches in the gang. Now they saying, oh, we're coming up in Brooklyn. You have to join the gang. Brooklyn is gentrified. Brooklyn is not the old Brooklyn from 1989 anymore. Those houses in Brooklyn is not even hood anymore. So it's like I don't understand why we're saying, oh, well, it's the East Coast, West Coast, and every time you come out to LA, stuff like this happens. Yes, you cannot play around in LA. But I think people got to stop, especially people from the East Coast, creating this narrative and creating this energy that it's the East Coast, West Coast thing and that it's LA. It's always LA. No, unfortunately, Pop Smoke wasn't either intelligent enough not to post his address or his own homie set him up. It's one or the other. We're not going to put that on LA. And I'm not even from LA, but we're not even going to put that on LA. I hate it when people create these narratives and create this energy just to start stuff.
Right.
But that's all I had to say.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks for.
All right. As I'm looking through his page, I mean, people always try to say, like, they point to the people right next to you, and people are suggesting that this man set him up. It looks like he has money and access to money, so I don't think, why would he set up a money source or whatever? If he getting money with him and they're making money together, why would this person right here who got money set him up? Like, wouldn't that cut off his money? Not saying that somebody close to him didn't set him up, but to pinpoint this particular guy, I'm not gonna say that. People always, run with that. But this is what she was talking about, and I guess his caption was changed. I don't know what his caption was before. This is 23 hours before, or this was a day ago, and this is the house in Beverly Hills that it happened in. Let me move that. This is his IG story.
This shit.
So, all right. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hey, I welcome all you crazy Brooklyn people over here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share my videos. Peace.